Hey everybody, welcome back. It's Balatro. To be honest, we might be getting close to the end of the lifespan of the demo. I have put 30 hours into it, which is pretty ridiculous. Why did I skip something to make rerolls free? What's wrong with... I'm clicking the wrong button out of habit. What a crazy starting hand. Like, I feel you could start with this discard. Anyway, before I move on, I just want to say... It's an amazing demo. I'm very excited for the game itself to come out. And it comes out so soon that there's a part of me that's like, I don't want to burn out on the demo. But then there's a part of me that's like, it's what I want to play right now when the full game comes out so soon anyway. So, like, why not, you know, smoke them if you got them, as they say. They say that? They say, I don't know what they're talking about. Cigars, maybe? I don't know the origin of all the euphemisms. You know, like, I'm old, but I'm not that old. I'm old enough to know better, but I'm still too young to care, you know what I'm saying? So on the bright side, I suppose if you want to think of it that way, we didn't die immediately, which is nice. And also, we will have free rerolls in the shop. At least our first reroll will be free. Which means we could probably reroll and buy one thing, because we're going to have a total of $9. But I'll tell you straight, I don't want to reroll. Because... Popcorn is good for a bit, and the Fool is just a fun card to have. I think, at least, so sue me. Discard 2 random cards per hand played. I mean, 4, 5, 7, 8, I think is a hold, unless we're going exclusively for flushes. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's very nice. You may hear Ruka. He's going meow, meow. As a cat is known to do in some circumstances. You really got to think, like, the game, it's so easy to get sidetracked in these games. Same thing in Super Auto Pets. I just love using Vagabond. We got to let it fly, man. The point of the game, maximizing the utility of your money correlates well with winning. But the game is not about exclusively maximizing the utility of your money. You have to get a certain amount of points in order to succeed. Now, I know you know this, but sometimes... people will be like, oh, but you wasted, like, you know, $2 in that situation. You're like, yeah, but the $2 allowed me to get this, which allowed me to get that, which allowed me to get... You get the idea? It's hard to explain to people, because most of the time it doesn't work this way, to be fair. But it's hard to explain to people. Sometimes in Super Auto Pets, rolling 7 times to get one thing you buy for 3 gold actually raises your chance of winning more than, like, I'm going to maximize my money and buy, like, 2 apples and a bacon. You okay, Tomo? Let's buy a standard pack, because we also have to be under $4 to make Vagabond work. And I'll just add a club chip card, if you will. Shop has a foil Joker. We'll skip on that for now. You could tell him I need to shave, because I scrubbed through the Balatro videos, and like 80% of them has me looking like this. But it's just, especially as my chin hair has gone gray, I don't know, there's just something about, it just feels nice. I don't know what... I'm not trying to be weird or anything. Why don't you become a lucky card? And then why don't you become a lucky card? And then 2 pair is probably not going to be great, but that in and of itself is good because we'll get more opportunities to get tarot cards. $3 if it's held in hand at the end of the round. Okay. I'm going to make this 7 card into a gold card. I'm going to play 8 Queen King, because I think 9933 is probably enough to get us there, or at least it's going to be close. That we might as well... Every tarot card is worth like $3, so... That being said, I'm probably going to sell this one. I'm trying to keep myself honest and not just go for flush builds, like, just because I can, you know? It's not a huge deal, but... Figure, like, if I can avoid it, let's avoid it. Okay, I'm going to play Ace, Queen, 8. Again, we have many hands with which to get to 1200, so I think we got plenty of time here. The tarot cards are very valuable. We have a full house. I'm going to play Ace, 7, because I know our full house is going to get us there. We should... Oh, we won. Whoops. Temperance is good, though. Especially because Temperance gives us the value of our Joker, so as time goes on, You're getting a little scary. We need to sell you next round. But Misprint's pretty good, bro. Maybe I could actually... You're +8. I would take Misprint in this situation, sell Popcorn, buy the Mega Standard Pack. What are we trying to add? I think, like, I was literally just about to say, I think glass cards. And then maybe also this. And we could just use Temperance later. Because every round, our gift card makes our jokers better. But we are more expensive, at least. But we are going to need... like a joker that actually generates score reliably, because Misprint usually will, but you got to be a little careful about it. Creates up to 2 planet cards. I will not be... Well, we got to use something. You got to use something. I guess I'll tell you what. Because we don't want to use Temperance because it'll cost us tarot cards. We should use it, make 1 planet card. High card gets a little bit better. I would say I'm not thrilled about that, but that's okay. So we miss out on 1 planet, but that's... I'll live with that. Now, if we were to destroy cards, we certainly don't want to destroy a lucky card. I guess I would destroy 5 Jack. Just to make space. And then we got to get to 1200. I'll play like... I'll just play Ace 4. Like, we want to make as many tarot cards as possible, obviously. Oh, we're winning too fast, bro. We're winning too fast. Your head's too bald. Your swag's too high. They'll kill you. We should... You know what? It's a great opportunity to Temperance. Fool. Probably should buy a joker first, I guess. But I don't really want any of these jokers, so I'll settle for it. $35. Polychrome jokers appear more often. I'm following a very basic vibe-based principle in Balatro. I feel like if we add good cards... I didn't hit skip, did I? I hit select, right? Tell me I hit select. If we add good cards and remove non-good cards, we will have more good cards in our deck. This is an insane card, but actually, it's way better. I hit select. I hit select, man. First discard, destroy, and earn $3. So again, it's a joker that doesn't do anything. I also am not going to make tarot cards. Unless maybe... I hate to do it. I'm going to sell Misprint, which is our only score multiplier, and take Throwback, just so we can create more tarot cards. I don't really want to upgrade 4 of a kind. So lucky cards. So let's discard this Jack. Dump it, get it out of here. Ace, Ace, King, King shouldn't win us the game. Which means we have more time to generate tarot cards. That was 100 points. That might be a little lower than I'm looking for. Oh, we have too much money because I discarded. Of course. No! 2 pair with some lucky... And one of the luckies actually hit. And then... Ideally, for me... Oh, no. You know, we'd rather discard this too. And in that case, we're probably like fishing for a flush, but at least it gives us a tarot card. And then at this point, I mean, we might as well play our lucky cards for a chance to get another 20 bucks. All right. Now, I guess all I would say is, like, don't screw this one up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I gotta play the 7. Is 2 pair with a lucky card gonna get us? You gotta play this. Don't be stupid. I've been known to be a little stupid playing Balatro. In this case, can I do 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? I can't even count. I was saying don't be stupid while doing something stupid. And then we will get the extra $3 out of it. Oh my god. Yikes! We made it, by the way. We made it. We are adding a lot of cards to our deck. I'll admit that for sure. And that's not going to stop anytime soon. But we got to figure out, maybe in that case, we're past the point of Vagabond. Although Vagabond is like, it's really nice, man. Maybe we're past the point of trading card. And I'll buy a planet card just to inoculate us. And we got to spend our gold on something anyway. Obviously, tarot cards go kind of crazy. Maybe it's time to sell gift card. Which then takes us to $11. Rolling takes us to 5. Misprint takes us to 1. We can actually play the game. Okay. You might say, NL. You do seem to run these tarot builds quite often. That's true, without a doubt. I'll own that one, okay? But all I will say... Maybe we should throw some trash at you first. All I will say in my own defense is that using a lot of tarot cards is fun because it allows you to manipulate your deck. I literally think you play a 6 because this will create 2 planets for us. Okay, I mean, this is... Give me a second because we're about to pop. I think you turn the 2 into a gold card, create 2 planets, play Earth, and play Saturn. And then this will give us... It might win us the round, which is fine, but it'll give us 2 planet cards, a tarot card we can't even hold, and $3. Or it'll give us a tarot card and 2 planet cards, one of which we can't hold. Which is still, I mean, it's still nice. I can't really be too upset with it. So use... $10. I think like our deck manipulation is going insane right now. Like I think our jokers are doing great, but our deck manipulation goes crazy. I think I would rather have like more wild cards. I know how it sounds, but like just making our deck full of amazing cards has done wonders for our score. Admittedly, we could get money, but again, it's not called, you know, get the most money possible. I've failed a lot of Balatro runs with $40 in my pocket. It turns out the secret is you also have to spend the money. So, the more you know, I suppose. I'll play 2 pair on this one. Just give me a tarot card. And we're going to be in debt forever, which is actually nice because it makes our tarot or our vagabond so much easier to enable. That was 3,000 points. 2 more planets. And then I think I'll play 2 pair again. If we win, at least we'll get $3 extra and we won't be like too far in debt to be able to buy good jokers. Like at some point we're going to want to replace Vagabond, and at some point we're going to want to replace Misprint. We're in the black. I did not see that coming. We certainly want a standard pack. We don't want our voucher though. We don't need more interest. Wild cards are good. Free planets are nice too. I feel like we got the snowball going. Like you don't always get the snowball going. Sometimes I'm like, I've reached the final boss. I haven't bought like a single, or the final boss or the demo at least. And I'm like, I haven't used a single tarot card or planet card. And then wouldn't you know it, I lose. Who would have thought? Tell you what, brother, why don't you become a lucky card? On this one, because of Vagabond, I mean, like, I feel like we got our engine chunking. 3 of a kind with a lucky card. Ideally, this wouldn't win for us right away. And by the way, the reason I didn't skip is because I value the tarot cards. It's the simple and honest truth. The more hands we get to play, the more tarot cards we'll get. The more tarot cards we get, the better our deck gets in the long term. So we won too fast, but we're trying not to win that fast. Now, if I can use the death card to convert a card into one of our amazing cards, then we're feeling awesome. So use Mars. It's a different style of deck. This is the first deck where like I haven't even concerned myself with what hands we're running. Like it's not a flush deck, it's not a straight deck. It's just a good deck. $3 if played, $3 if held in hand, $3 when played. Foil plus 30 chips plus 11 chips. So I think you go with the 6 just because well, I don't know. The ace it's a higher value card. Let's go Arcana pack because that gives us a chance to use our death card as well. I think we would love... It's kind of a weak draw, I think. We can convert you into you, which is very nice. And then get an Emperor card anyway for 2 more tarot cards. And then with $4 left, we go again. What is -1 hand size? I don't think that's that bad. I feel like really confident right now that we're gonna be just fine. This hand is a weird draw though, unless I'm mistaken. I guess you could always just play 2 pair. Oh, but then we don't get a tarot card. My tarot card's getting yeeted for none reason. Not smart. Not smart. Okay. Make your ace... No, make your 4 steel. We might play it anyway, just because like we don't want it to be too strong yet. You don't need to do anything with the devil card yet. I would play a pair of aces, and then just dump some other stuff. We are keeping the steel in hand. I'm hoping this is like not going to be too strong. It was that's exactly where I wanted it to be, despite being too lazy to puzzle out the math. Why don't you become a steel card as well? This is a classic like good stuff sort of setup. So we have 2 pair, but you give us a planet if you're held in hand. So I'm like, why don't we discard you? I know you're lucky, but you and you. We got lots of discards. You? I mean, we could dump both steel cards for now. If you're going to dump them, you should play them for the kill shot. So you should dump these. And then we want to throw some dookie matter at you. We want as many tarots as possible. It may matter. This hand was exactly where I wanted it to be. The left card becomes the right card. We could get 2 planets in hand. Is the time right? It may be right. And then a gold card on this 7. Let's send it. Let's give it a chance. 2 planets in hand. A full house with some extra chips. And then if it all goes wrong, we still have 1 hand and 1 discard left. So we wouldn't even be crying. But it is not going to go wrong. We could only keep 1 planet in hand. We need to buy the voucher that gives us 1 more consumable slot. I mean, we've got the engine is rolling, bro. The engine is rolling. It's nice to see that you can make a deck work just by making it be full of good cards. Who would have thought? Oh, everybody? Apparently everybody would have thought. Shows what I know. I'm going to turn this 4 into a wild ace. Maybe into a lucky ace. Just for fun. Gives you more rolls of the dice. And then the fuel, you get to choose 2. You get to choose 2. The fuel card, creating another death card. I'm sorry to this 8, but I'm going to turn you into another lucky ace. And then like all of our cards have some sort of augmentation on them. But you have to use this right away. In that case, I would rather just spawn 2 planets, because I don't want to overwrite any of these effects, even though obviously some of them are better than others. I think for score, if we're going like, because what else are we hunting here if not score? Glass is like your best score enabler, right? And we have to get our money lower. And let's honestly, I feel like 4 of a kind is very doable in this situation. -1 hand size. Okay. So just don't, like, throw. Don't throw completely, at least. I feel like you can throw... I mean, you throw some cards, I mean. I don't mind throwing this. Only 1 lucky card will have a chance to do anything. But again, we don't want it to become too strong too fast. Now let me look at this. 58 cards in the deck. 12 of them are diamonds. Sorry to you, but you're going to get sold. Quick 2 pair. We need to get to 16,000. We got tons of discards left. I'm very, very confident. I didn't think I would be that confident. I would say now I am. I'm just going to make you into bonus cards because you're the only 2 cards in hand with none enhancements. Now, Again, you don't want this... If anything, well, we don't really want a planet. Well, we could have one planet in hand. Sorry, I'm going back and forth. So we have a beautiful full house, but this is so much better. Oh, I guess hang on. We don't need to create 2 planets. We would love to discard you, but then they'll screw up the full house that would allow us to hold you. You should probably just play 1, but if you play 1, you'll win. What if you were to play a pair of 7s? Because we want to create as many cards as possible. Is this too good still? No, that was perfect. That allows us to sneak 1 more in. Raise the rank of 2 cards. I mean, this is absurd. I don't really want to raise the rank of 2 cards because I want to... like, you know what I mean? I guess I could raise the rank of 1 card just to get the mult. And then, again, we won't be able to hold 2 planets in hand. We might as well discard this, get a card, make 2 cards into bonus cards. I'll sell you because I like what we've already got going. Then I will play... which will give us a huge score and also 1 planet and 1 tarot card, which is the maximum we can hold with 2 consumable slots. Sorry, we gotta kind of engage in some cookery on this one. Like, this one is... It's not that, like, we're in danger of things going wrong. It's more like things could go as right as possible. I haven't had, like, my power level be at this prodigious stage for quite some time. Maybe ever. And again, I don't really care about converting everything to clubs. I think we can do better. I do care about having a glass card. And then you buy the pack so you can apply the glass card immediately. Scram doo 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 doo. And I'm a simple man. Let's turn this 4 into another wild ace. I'm telling you one day the payout's gonna... Oh, that's glass. It's fine. It's not good, but it's fine. Let's turn you into you. It is tempting to use Wheel of Fortune to get some polychrome jokers, I'll admit. I'll admit it. And I guess I've been playing a lot of full houses. I think this could potentially be the highest score like of a hand I've ever gotten. If everything works out just right on this run, we could get the highest score I've ever had on a hand. But I don't know if I'm the kind of guy to accomplish that, you know? So, my apologies. I don't think a flush will win it for us. But if it does, so be it. We'll get a lot of money out of it. We'll also get 1 planet out of it. That's perfect. And I guess the glass card breaking is something that we would say, like, is relatively positive. I think ideally, the money's not as relevant as, like, planet cards and tarot cards. So... what do you think about throwing, like, some straight dookie? That's just a regular pair. With a steel mult. 3,000 points. That seems nice. I don't know. What would you do? I guess with strength, I'll convert 2 8s into 9s. Start the march. I realistically think 2 pair might accidentally win it for us. So again, we're trying to play relatively low. I also think this is the most tarot cards I've used on a run. That is slightly too high. But you know what? It is what it is. And we're basically on the boss fight here. Like, this is... it's coming up, at least. Extra mults? Hang on, I gotta think about this. We definitely use this. We get a huge buff from adding regular cards. And then a steel ace. I mean, how many aces do we have in this deck now? We have 9 aces. I guess I was going to say I'm kind of stunned we haven't gotten... I'm just going to send it, man. And I think we could upgrade Full House by 3 levels and feel pretty good about it. Plus, it'll help out the throwback. Although it does mean we're getting less tarot cards. Maybe we could relax on that. So what do we want to... if we can only play 1 hand... It's a little spooky, right? Because we already have a straight. I feel like we should really be aiming for full house. Or something easy to get. But full house is like a really good hand for us. Sorry to the lucky card, but I'm built different. Okay. I guess we do want to make something into a wild card. Let's make another wild ace. We could get a 5 of a kind flush in the right circumstances. So I don't know. Making multiple full houses might be hard, but maybe we won't have to. Maybe we'll just say, like, as whatever this hand comes out to, we'll say thank you for giving us your time. And we're on the boss fight already. Okay. In that case, Mega Buffoon. Well, I would start with the Jumbo Arcana. We'd like to sell Vagabond for a mult-increasing lad at this point. So that we could possibly have, like, the best hand we've ever had. Let's create 2 tarot cards. Lovers is a wild card, which is nice. Let's just make you into a wild card. Empress is 2 mult cards. Fool, we almost don't want to use right now. Destroy 2 cards. No. Double money. Sure, but like, okay. Well, it's just because I like, all of my cards have been augmented. So I think we do want like a Mega Buffoon pack. I was hoping for something a little stronger, but we could, at this point, probably sell Misprint, sell Vagabond, run Wily Joker, because we're going to have a lot of hands with 3 of a kind, and run Raised Fists for increased multiple expansion. And then you're going to like buy. I'm not even going to buy the voucher because we're simply like not going to lose to the boss. And then immediately they gave us Hollow Misprint, which means I gotta buy it. I'm sorry, it's just science. And we're not gonna be making any more tarot cards on the boss fight, so we can spend our money down, but like, it's not like with 1 gold we're gonna do anything. Okay, so we should be able to do this. It's hard, I guess, now that I think about it, it's hard to beat the boss with the best hand you've ever wanted. Because it forces 1 card to be selected at all times. So, I think you'll just yeet this one. I mean, this should be like still a pretty strong hand. It's 23,000 points on, if we're being honest, something that I would describe as kind of detritus. Why don't you 2 become bonus cards? I don't know if this will just win it for us, but we're in no danger of losing. Is it possible Vagabond is the strongest Joker that's ever been added to this game? It was a little underwhelming at the end, but we definitely got there. Well, for now, thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you did, click the like button. It helps out a great deal. Subscribe if you want to see more in the future. Let's get ready for Balatro's full release, and I'll see you next time. See ya!